during the trial, one thing that really stuck out was Shyne is accusing Diddy of basically snitching on him, saying that Diddy's lawyers called a witness that said that Shyne shot his gun and shot his gun first, which was kind of, this lawyer, not lawyer, the witness that worked for the club actually helped clear Diddy by saying that they tackled Diddy when it happened, and that Diddy didn't have a gun. But at the same time, this person is also testifying, saying that they seen Shyne shoot a gun, and this was the witness that Diddy's lawyers called to the stand.
Well, what's happening is that Diddy had, Puff had security going around finding witnesses to testify what they saw. And they would tell him and his lawyers first. And then they would send those witnesses to the DA. You understand? I said this plenty of times before. They would send those witnesses to the DA. And after they get their testimony and what they saw, if they felt that it was, whether it was against Shyne or for Shyne, will help Shyne or it will hurt Shyne, they would send those witnesses to the DA. And that's how the DA got those witnesses. They came through Puff camp.
So you felt like Diddy set Shyne up to take the fall?
I felt like Wolf wasn't involved in that shit. I wasn't involved in this shit. But it was certain people in security that was finding witnesses, bringing it back to Puff, telling Puff, oh, they was at the club, they saw it. They know what was they know what happened. Puff would take that information, give it to his lawyers. The lawyers would interview them first. Then they would get those witnesses to the DA. That's what he did. Shyne know he did that. Shyne was told he was doing that. Shyne even came out in some statements and said that we had the same charge, the same crime. We had it was a crime done. We had the same charges. And you was giving the DA witness. Shyne know that's what happened.
Yeah, Shyne was talking about it for a while. Shyne did his time. He did his 10 years. And when he came out, he got $1 million and then never released the album. A lot of people think that was like kind of Diddy's way. He didn't get the money from Diddy, but he got it from L.A. Reid, Def Jam. A lot of people think that money came from Diddy for doing the 10 years.
I remember when Shyne came home from jail. They released Shyne, right? And then they deported him to Belize, said he couldn't come back to the United States. So he goes back to Belize. And do you remember when Def Jam signed him to a record deal? They gave him what, $8 million? How much?
L.A. Reid gave him $1 million.
All right, so L.A. Reid gave him $1 million to put out an album, and the album never came out. I knew that when L.A. Reid went to give him that $1 million, that was Puff giving him the money, but he had to give it through L.A. Reid. They never intended on giving him an album. If they would have gave him $1 million for an album, wouldn't we have heard the album?
I don't know, man. I can't say that I was privy to that part of the contract with Shyne. I don't know, but I don't think Shyne was that great of a rapper when he came out anyway. He didn't come out with no material that was ready to go to make songs.
Now, during this time, did you guys ever get any like death threats or anything going on? Or what was like, were you guys on high alert? What was the security like at the time?
Well, you talking about when the Shyne and Puff thing was going on?
Yeah.
Puff met Shyne one time in front of Trump Towers, and Shyne had the tour bus with his picture on it. And Puff told me, yo, Gene, don't let nobody take a picture with me and Shyne, because I hate this mother. And I was like, bro, you on trial with him? You hate him? What are you talking about? He said, Gene, just don't let nobody take a picture. I said, ain't nobody gonna take no pictures, bro. Go ahead and do your thing. So him and Shyne, they had a conversation, they were talking. Then Puff went on the tour bus for a minute. Then he came off and we just rolled off. And I said, yo, what's up? He said, man, and Puff was telling me, yo, he got me in all this bullshit. So I don't believe, when Puff said that to me, I don't believe Puff would have shot a gun up in the club because Wolfnum was there. But I don't know why, or I can't take away from what the witness said. She saw it. If she said she saw it, she saw it. If she said he did it, she has to prove that he did it. But he may be like that now, but back then he wasn't like that, where he was going to take a gun out and shoot up in the club, especially when he had Wolf and some of the people that was there at the time. That's what they there for.
That's what I was kind of wondering too, because Wolf and him, you know, Wolf actually got charged too. Wolf had to beat some of the same charges. You know, Wolf was in the car with Diddy when they were taking off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when the alleged bribery happened, where the
It wasn't no alleged. It wasn't no alleged. That was a true thing. They offered the driver to take the gun and everything, and they was going to give him $50,000. He, you know, what else? He was telling the truth, bro. That was no alleged to nothing. That was the truth.
Yeah. So him and Wolf had some of the same charges, the bribery and the gun charges.
Right.
And you know, as we know, they both were found innocent of those.
They was going to be found innocent anyway, no matter what, because Shyne noticed to be true too. They came to Shyne, and there's a girl that was on the witness. She was on the jury. They had got to her, and she wanted $20,000 per person, and she was going to make sure all three of them walked.
Damn.
Yep.
Okay.
And that's real talk. Shyne know that to be true. Shyne wasn't going to do it. Puff could have did it. Puff could have gave up the whole $60,000 because he was going to pay Wolf part of it. So why? But because of Shyne, he wasn't going to give Shyne part of it. I don't know why.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.